How to sow love. We have heard and seen a lot of news about violence around the world. The hatred manifested itself in violence. There have been numerous talks and negotiations in order to end violence, but seems nothing is happening. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." Social media has become the main source of hatred and resentment. If you spend a lot of time on social media, it is very likely that you have been planted with hatred. What can we do in order to spread more love than hatred, in our office or even in our world? Let us sow love. Let's sow love by showing one loving deed at a time. Here are simple suggestions that you can start planting now so you can harvest a loving environment in your workplace. 1. Listen to understand. Listening is one of the easiest things you can ever do. But despite this ease, we often fight against it. Dietrich Bonhoeffer gives us these words of wisdom: a kind of listening with half an ear that presumes already to know what the other person has to say is an impatient, inattentive listening that is only waiting for a chance to speak. We have heard a lot of painful words, and at times we have uttered hurting statements because we failed to listen and understand. If you practice listening first to understand where others are coming from, we can lessen the tendency to be judgmental. Listen with understanding and benefit from it. Listen not to look for fault in others. Listen so that you understand where the person is coming from. 2. Act with kindness without expecting anything in return. We equate kindness with being nice or pleasant, as though it's mainly about smiling and getting along with others. Kindness is a generous orientation of our hearts toward other people, even when they don't deserve it and don't love us in return. In your work now, just do good not because you are expecting a bonus at the end of the year. Love always goes the extra mile. You happily and passionately give your best to the people whom you love. If you love your work and you are thankful that God gave you a job, work and act with kindness to the people around you. As the saying goes, you reap what you sow. If you sow love, you will surely reap love. 3. Receive God's love and pass it on. In 1 John 4 verse 19, it says, "We love because He first loved us." You cannot give what you do not have. If you want to grow into becoming a more loving person, receive the love of God for you first. God's love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4-6. Sow love every single day. Listen with understanding, act with kindness and pass on to others the love that you receive from God.